Hello traders, welcome to another weekly forex forecast. So today we're looking at the economic calendar of this coming week. So what we're focusing on is I've outlined the key news events that I'm looking at. So we have Tuesday, CPI on USD. We also have some GBP high impact news at 2 a.m. Wednesday we have USD core retail sales. On Thursday we have core PPI. So those are the economic events I'll be focusing on. Actually, I'm anticipating volatility to increase during those news events. So let's begin with the dollar index. So this is the monthly chart of the dollar index. As I already outlined, we already took out a sell side liquidity in here. This is a monthly fair value gap, and we are already seeing actually some form of reaction even in that equilibrium of this entire range. So what I'll still be watching, I'm still anticipating the dollar maybe to potentially get into this fair value gap on the monthly chart, but on the weekly you'll see that we'll have maybe some lower targets. So this is the weekly chart of the dollar index. We already took out this sell side liquidity down here, and we are seeing some form of response. So as I outlined last week, we were watching this imbalance. So as you can see, the imbalance was somehow closed above, but we are waiting for, I'll say we shall wait for more information this coming week, because if this high is taken out, then I'll expect this imbalance to be an actual draw on liquidity, and once the market gets there, we'll know what the market may want to do. So I'll still remain bearish on dollar index until I get more information this coming week. So actually this next week we'll have high volatility to determine which direction potential the market may want to go from here. Looking at the daily chart, we had that response from that monthly imbalance, took out sell side liquidity, but we saw the market now rally higher. So actually intra-week we saw just some form of consolidation throughout the week to just come back and retest this. I've outlined a daily imbalance here, which was used now to somehow Friday propel prices higher. So we're just trading within that zone of that weekly imbalance, but I'm anticipating maybe the first target. Even before we talk about this potential draw, I'm watching this bearish order block on the daily chart as a potential draw on liquidity this coming week, because it just looks like it wants to run this highs and potentially hit that order block. So on the 1 hour chart, we actually saw lots of consolidation really throughout the week, just above the Sunday open. Friday is when we saw maybe the market started some movement away from that Sunday open, but it really didn't go so far away from it. The EURUSD, as I outlined, we had this monthly imbalance down here left open. I'm still watching if the market may be willing to, it looks like it may be willing to reach into that, but it depends on whether the dollar will remain with that short-term bullishness. That will determine if I'll keep watching this draw towards that imbalance. But for now, we'll watch the weekly and daily charts to just get a closer look at what the market is doing. So on the weekly we had this imbalance. As you can see, it somehow broke through it, but we still have this bullish order block, which I'll be watching for any potential price reactions from that order block. If we take out this low, that's when I'll be watching for this drawn liquidity to be a concern. But for now, I'll be watching this order block coupled with the imbalance to see if the EURUSD will resume its bullishness or not. On the daily chart, we actually saw the market intra-week. It hit this imbalance, and we got some retracement back into an imbalance here that was left open. So Thursday actually we retested that bearish imbalance, which is also somehow of a breaker right there, and then we saw that reaction lower. So actually this indicates to me that the market may want to continue lower, so I'll be watching this bullish order block. So first of all I'll start by watching the high open, then the midpoint, but I've drawn just the midpoint because that's the ultimate point. If this market is really, this range is being maintained, then that's the ultimate point it should reach into. So this is a Sunday open of EURUSD. We actually saw the market just consolidate below that Sunday open. It really didn't want to go above it, so we saw that daily imbalance holding prices lower. This is just basically it's just consolidating between these two imbalances. So this coming week hopefully we'll get a clearer picture of maybe a breakaway from that consolidation. On the pound dollar, we actually have been slightly dropping back into this imbalance. I don't like actually it coming so much deeper because I prefer not to see this low being taken out. But if it decides to take it out, maybe it's just seeking more liquidity to continue higher. So this imbalance here actually should hold prices. So we have already retested that premium high. We'll see what the market will be doing this maybe the next 2 weeks to determine if it wants to react from that level or just take out the liquidity and then bounce away, or maybe what it wants to do. We'll get more information in the next 2 weeks. The daily chart, or rather the weekly chart, we have that monthly imbalance. So actually this liquidity seems like it may be taken out based on how the weekly is looking, but I'll still remain bullish until I see maybe the... So actually we have this imbalance here that I outlined last week that I'll still watch, but within that bigger monthly imbalance. So I'll still be watching for the market to reach into this buy side liquidity. On the daily chart, we got also a reaction from a bearish daily imbalance, which seems like it wants to take the market lower to that liquidity. So that's what I'll be watching this coming week. So this is the 1 hour chart. The Sunday open, we actually saw the market rally high into this daily imbalance and then just slide lower. Basically it's just consolidation between these two imbalances. So I can't really say that it has done much, but let's watch and see what will happen this coming week. Hopefully the news that is available will bring more volatility into the market. So that is all about this weekly forex forecast. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, share and comment. Thank you. Thank you so much guys for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Also let me know what kind of content you want to see or any suggestions you have. Thank you.